to finish advertising.
Woo, woo, woo.
Woo.
Okay, I can do that too.
Yeah.
Can't wait to
Let's
get
see.
this
Can
done.
you guys confirm that we are live? Maybe.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second. Man, I can't wait to.
I think we are.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we're live. I see it on my front page.
Okay.
I love the thumbnail. It's just you and me on.
Ah, bish. It's alright. We need to create a new thumbnail for next time.
Yeah, we should make it like a pro
it's
one.
Natalia Chan. Hi. How
Oh
do
my god,
I
hi,
share,
baby.
share the stream?
Wait,
Copy. Here we go.
share
Close.
screen. Wait, oh, I
I'm
need to
sharing the
open
stream. Hi Natalia, baby. How are you doing? We are literally like speaking.
Yeah, we're just setting things up.
Oh, we get to live stream. This is so cool. And I wish we were doing this like you know, like even before I went to Europe, I just think about all the lost time, you know, could have been so.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's alright. You can just mute the tab or something.
The pic is so cute. Oh my, like the setup,
Yeah.
and a really good job. I love it.
Wait, last time how? What do you mean?
No, I was just thinking like I love seeing us like this, like the three characters. It just looks really sexy. And I was thinking, there was all that time when we could have been chilling on live streams like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should try and do more live streams together, like on Twitch or whatever. Like we should try
Oh,
and
Yeah, we
definitely
should,
like
we should.
speaking and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
we could
love
even
how-
just do one time, do like a work marathon, but like with three. Like the three of us in each, that would actually be really cool.
Yeah.
For one of these days.
Oh,
sure.
Brooke, hi. Hi, baby.
Hi,
Aurora.
Bhutan,
Oh my god,
Yahoo!
Aurora, long time no see.
I gotta take
I
some
feel like
video.
maybe it hasn't been.
I think Elmo-chan,
Hello?
you're a little low. I don't know if you can adjust it there.
No problem. That should be fine. That should be much better.
Yeah, compared to Ray-chan.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can adjust.
Is my sound not good? Because I didn't plug in. I just realized I didn't plug in the microphone. Is my sound awful?
It's not.
It's
It's
not-
not terrible.
It's a little loud, so
I'll plug
maybe
it in.
just don't scream and it's okay.
Okay.
Don't
I
scream.
will
Don't
be
scream.
quiet.
Don't scream.
Even if there's like fire or break-in or something, just don't scream.
Just don't scream.
Hi, Bryony. I'm at work, so I'll be popping in and out
Hi,
for this.
Bryony.
Oh, that's nice. Don't
Aw,
worry. Thank you. It's gonna be recorded anyways, so you can watch it later, like podcast or something, if you feel like.
Yeah. I love how we're all matching as well, especially
right.
you two, because you both have the black and with the white sort of stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
got
yeah.
any white. Oh, I love those sleeves.
Yeah.
Right, I love those sleeves.
Cool, cool.
I'm
We
just-
love.
We promise it's
yeah,
not.
we're all matching.
It's not.
We
like,
didn't plan this.
No.
We didn't plan this.
You will be surprised by the amount of things we don't plan, but work out anyway. Oh my god.
I need glasses now as well, because you two both have your glasses, so
Yeah.
I need to get my glasses.
Yes, you do. Definitely.
I mean,
What's that?
I literally do need glasses, so I should get glasses.
Yeah. Hi, Michelle as well. Hi. How are you
Hi,
doing?
Michelle. Hi.
Hi, hi.
Okay.
We're
Hope
waiting a
everybody's
little bit.
good.
Can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can. All the way.
Does it sound better?
Yes, it does.
I think so.
Beautiful. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, glasses club, guys. I'm the official Four Eyes. Look at this. I cannot believe how much.
Excuse
I
me. Do you
couldn't
have
see.
something against four eyes people? Excuse me.
No, I'm just saying I'm officially a part of the Four Eyes Club. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
I'm so surprised how much I couldn't see before, because I swore that I was seeing quite fine. But now that I see the difference, I'm like, damn.
People always say
Never
that. Like,
mind.
I feel like people always say that, like the moment, like they think they have good vision or whatever, and then they get glasses and they're like, "Whoa, this is what stuff is supposed to look like."
I'm really shocked. It's like going from 720p to 4K. That's what it feels like.
Wow.
Yeah, it does. It
But
does.
I think I'm working on like 360 at the moment, so I should get on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. how you do that.
Maybe.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Lord Pine.
Hi,
Hi,
hi.
Michelle.
Hi, Chan. Hi.
Hi. We're waiting a
So
second
nice to
because
have you here.
our bot is supposed to ping everybody in the server, but it's not pinging everybody, so I might send a
gosh.
message there. Yep. I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Oh my goodness. How is everybody doing, by the way? How is your summer begun? Are you feeling
Yes,
Are you feeling
as the sun
burnout already, or are you feeling like you're doing fine?
Burnout from the sun, except it's raining.
Burnout from the sun.
I am living.
I'm
I
laughing.
am living. I am living after this one for real. Bitch. I
Yeah,
cannot with this job.
I'm good.
By the way,
I'm really excited because
mhm.
Obama just posted his summer list of books and music
Oh,
suggestions.
those
so I'm
are always
excited.
really good. Those are always good.
That's what I'm excited for.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
No, I'm tired today, but I'm tired today for some reason. But otherwise, I'm good.
Yeah, I tend to feel more tired in summer, even if I do less things. I don't know why.
Yeah, because it's so hot. Because it's hot.
It's hot, yeah, probably.
Because you sweat, so you lose all your fluids.
Yeah, I need AC
Stay
during
hydrated.
summer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay hydrated.
And eat some
Yes.
ice sometimes, right? Right, Ray?
Yes. Oh my God.
I mean,
You do
Ray does
not
that
understand
all
the
day,
amount
every
of
day.
ice I am consuming in this country. They're going to run out.
They're going to run out.
How does it refill? Like, do you have to refill? Because Ray has one of those automatic ice dispensing refrigerators at the moment. So like, you have-
Yeah, it's like it has a thing and it just sticks what to say? It sweats water around the thing and it creates the ice around it and then releases it into a big container, and then when you press the
Okay.
button the ice from the container falls. When it goes below a certain level it starts making ice again. But
Oh,
Interesting.
that's cool. Sorry, I'm sending you a
Yes.
message in the server because the bot didn't ping.
Oh my gosh.
that's fine.
Globe
I'm
Chan,
just-
what are we paying you for?
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, you guys, if you want to support this monthly Gladly Global Polyglot Talk stream, then you're welcome to jump on your phone and take a little snap picture of us chilling here, hanging out with you. I'm really excited to talk about today because we are going to be talking about hot language summer, and so stealing the idea of hot girl summer and switching it to language. It's the idea
welcome.
that the glow up, the language glow up over the summer is so nice, and it's so powerful, and it goes by really fast too. So if you don't jump on it right about now, then you blink and it's already September. And so we decided we would talk about it in a very chill way, especially since it's summertime. We don't want to be talking too much about stress this time. We've talked a lot about stress in the last two polyglot talks. So today we're going to be talking about the fun part of language.
So we're not gonna Sorry.
Yes, Elmo, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so we're not going to tell you to like chain yourself to your desk, books piled high or whatever, and don't leave your seat for the rest of the summer. But that's not what we're going to tell you. So if you're here expecting to hear that, then leave.
Then no, don't leave.
No.
Don't leave. We will make you change your mind
Yes.
and actually enjoy your study. Elmo.
I'm sorry.
Elmo is always
That's
doing
why
this.
Elmo doesn't do any marketing in Gladly Global.
Elmo is too extreme.
Yes.
Elmo is
Oh my
too
God.
extreme.
Oh, nice.
let's-
Pine-chan is playing Minecraft with the stream as the background. Yeah, I feel like it could be kind of like a podcast thing. We're thinking about doing something also on Twitch, like maybe I don't know, some events where we speak together and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it would be cool. I don't know. Good things are coming. We're gonna be everybody in the same place soon at the end of July. We bought the tickets today to go to Jamaica, where Ray is at the moment.
Hey.
Can we
Well,
have some
almost.
hype in chat for Jamaica? Hey, hype for Jamaica. Let's see.
Exciting, very exciting.
Yo, oh
I'm
my
very
God.
excited. Yeah, just to catch up on some of the comments. Yeah, Emily says, I've been just enjoying this. Oi. Oi.
もしもし、何です
Ray
か
got Ray got a phone call. Most.
Emily said, okay, I'm gonna read the comments, don't worry. I've been
Yeah,
just
I'm
enjoying the sun. Nice. I mean, here too, I like reading a book outside when it's sunny is the best thing ever. But it's been raining here for the last week. Yo, say it loud
Same
here,
here,
as
same
well.
here, same
What? There are like random storms and stuff. I don't know what is up. It's the global warming, I guess. Oh, ice dispenser.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's the same thing here where it's been raining for like the past 2 weeks and something, and so I haven't been able to read because I prefer to read outside. So I haven't gotten any reading done, and I got new books yesterday. So I'm like, I want to read, but the weather's not nice, so I can't read outside.
I'm considering finally buying an e-reader because now I have Affirm and I can pay like $10 a month for the next like 4 months or something like that, and I was like,
Is it so
e-reader.
different? Is it so different from reading on the iPad though?
The iPad, the problem is the backlights,
Yeah.
right? So when you read it, your eyes get tired. Even if you have a blue light block, it's still like, you know, it's stressful on the eyes, so it's not a comfortable transition. And so I've been weary of that because the thing is that if I'm not on my computer and I decide to take a break to read, you know, I want it to be a break from the screen, which was one of the reasons why I stopped reading, because I'm like, okay, go from one screen to the next screen. No wonder I'm wearing glasses now, you know. Yeah.
Also, Ray, sorry, your volume is a little bit too high. So if you can turn out the gain a little bit down, maybe it's better. Because Elmo and Ray is kind of like big difference. And I cannot control you like individually, unfortunately.
I mean, I can turn myself up so we can all just we can
How
peek.
is this?
Yeah, it's
Maybe
a little
not
low
too
now.
low.
It's a little low.
But I can turn
A
myself
middle
up as well.
ground. Immediate
How
start.
is
Just
it?
get closer to the microphone.
No,
I can
please
speak
don't.
in this distance.
ASMR stream.
Konnichiwa.
Oh my god. You're inside my head. Cute.
How's this?
No, I think it's
Is
fine.
this-
Oh my god, hi Korea.
Hi,
Hi, Korea.
Korea-tan.
Good time
Hi.
zone.
Good time zone. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, is your dispenser Emilia's is it attached on the fridge or not? The ice dispenser.
Yeah. This one we're talking about, it's attached to the fridge. I mean we do have the ones that are not attached to the fridge, but most fridges in the US have an ice dispenser actually. It's
That's
unless you
crazy.
haven't updated in the last like 10 years or something like that.
That's insane. I remember seeing those on like TV and whatever, like 10 years ago or whatever, and being like, what? And then when I heard about people who actually had them, I was like, what? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Let's
We
see.
don't
And
have them
Henning
as well.
sends greetings from Germany. And yes,
Hi.
everything is going good here, I think. Hi,
Greetings from
Henning.
Italy. And
Greetings from Sweden.
Greetings from the US. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
hey, we're in 3 different countries. That's so cool. No.
Can you believe it? If that isn't global, I don't know what is.
Exactly.
We're so cool, honestly. Yes. Someone take a picture.
Yes.
Yo, I will take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So if you want to support us, you can take a little picture and post on Instagram and tag Gladly Global or us. It's fine. And maybe tweet about it. It's cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And let's see. So, okay. Oh, Cody-chan is here. Hi.
Oh, hi, Cody.
Ooh, DJ. Yeah, talking about blue light, I had a lot of problems with that lately. Everything is on a screen. To be fair, same. Same.
That's true.
Yo, for real. I've been trying to
And
like...
even...
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
No, I've been trying to like take some walks around and do stuff, but like if it's not my computer, it's my phone. If it's not my phone, it's my iPad. And like, it's, I get it.
Yeah. So I think I'm definitely gonna get a reader. I keep going back and forth and going, no, I have an iPad, I'm not gonna do it. And then that has been happening for about like a year now, or so. But I think that I'm finally going to get it, just because I want to really build a reading habit, especially to transition that tiny bit into today's main topic for today's chat is I want to get into the habit of reading more Swedish, especially because now that I have a good command of the language, I don't want that to go away, and I want to start to build a habit of doing some things, some like naturally, not because I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna study, but naturally. And I think a big part of that will be reading as well.
Yeah,
that's interesting, because you're not used to reading in your target languages, right?
I suck.
You know what I did like recently, just because I think like a lot of my language goals changed drastically recently because of COVID regulations. The certificates that I wanted to take were cancelled this year as well for the second year in a row. So I had to readjust kind of everything. And I cannot take my JLPT exam anymore this December. So I shifted from intensive Japanese study to passive Japanese study. So I started like putting all my video games in Japanese. And honestly, I thought it would have been like a shock or something, but once you get used to it, it's nice to immerse yourself like that when you're doing something a lot.
It's very nice. No, I like doing the same thing. My only problem is that a lot of the games that I try to do that with, only the menus, like the all the text is in Japanese, but then all the audio is still in like English. So it's a bit it's a bit limited. Yeah, it depends on the game, of course, but like I feel like most games don't really have that like such extensive like dubs or audio like spoken language settings, which I think is really unfortunate, because I feel like that would be a nice sort of tool to have for passive study.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, you know, it depends on what the aim is. So like, for example, for you and me, we're both relatively good at speaking, listening. So perhaps it's not the speaking and listening that we really need, and what it is we need our eyes to start reading faster, you know, which is one of the reasons why I don't mind the idea of Animal Crossing being in a different language, for example, because even though they don't talk, right? They do a little bit, but they don't really talk, and so you don't get to passive listen. But I already like the things that I enjoy doing with language is passive, like listening and doing speaking stuff. So I know I will find a space for that like outside. So having a game that I enjoy otherwise, but then also forcing myself to read, I think is a good thing.
Yeah, no, I totally see that, and I agree, because it's not like you're playing a game explicitly for like the language practice or something. I mean, people definitely do that, but I wouldn't do that. Like, it need to be a game that I know I enjoy and I'm gonna have fun with, that also has the added benefit of also helping me with the language.
Definitely.
Right.
I would like to talk a little bit more broadly about what it means to be summer is for most people the time where you get a vacation, maybe, where everything slows down, right? Maybe you already finished your exams at university, or you're working, but during summer everything gets slower and you have more time to think about what you can do. And this, in my opinion, can result in two things. One, you have more time to do the things that you like, so you do more things. So you study more, maybe you have a good schedule and stuff. Or two, you get too relaxed and you actually just just take a big break in your summer and you don't use the time.
Yeah, that can happen.
You just use the time to relax. I guess, yeah, these are kind of like the
Yeah.
two things that can happen when
It's a
situation
double-edged
is that.
sword.
Yes.
I feel like this is always the argument, because it's like, okay, so you are tired and burnt out, right? Or you are frustrated because you have to do too many things. So you get some time to take a break, and then you're like, okay, should I do nothing, or should I do some things so when I get busy again, I have less things to do, right? So whether it's language or not, I feel like that's always the fight. Personally, I like to be proactive, so the idea that I have a summer to focus on language things or things that does not have to do with stuff that I'm forced to do makes me feel like, okay, no, I want to sit down and put a lot of energy into this thing that I like, so that when I go back to being busy, I have a better foundation and I don't feel like I'm playing catch up every second, you know? Yeah, but at the same time, having a summer off and not doing it, focusing on anything or not having schedules is also very enticing. What do you think pros and cons are, you guys?
Well, I think the way you should approach your summer is that, of course, you should give yourself enough time to have fun and relax. But if you consider the summer period as like a blank slate in that sense, where like your usual responsibilities are, if not completely like gone, then at least they are a lot like lighter than they would usually be. So you should spend that time and really sort of get the sort of foundations of whatever it is you want to do when like in your free time, to really like get those habits cemented so that you don't have to like try and squeeze it in between whatever else you're doing on a regular Wednesday, you know? I think that's a good way to approach the whole summer conundrum.
I like this idea of starting building habits when you have more time, so you can kind of experiment a little better, like in a relaxed environment, what you can do, what you want to do. And honestly, for what I experienced is like I would always find some time to get away from, like physically get away from the place where I am, so I can use that time when I'm away as like my 100% relaxed time, because I will take like 1 week, or it could be 3 days, or it could be, in this case this summer I'm very lucky because it gets to be almost 1 month of time that I can take off. It's not gonna be a complete holiday in that case, so that's my excuse. But at the same we're gonna work on stuff for sure. But at the same time, I'm taking a couple of trips before then, just to like meet my sister and another friend, and that time, so I already schedule in a way that time I'm not gonna worry about doing anything or like respect my habits like strictly or anything. And so I know I have already that time to relax 100%, right? And so the rest of the time I organize in a way that I feel comfortable with, like keep on doing things and like building habits, as we were saying, and you know, just like do everything that you couldn't do before in a way. So anything that takes long time or like longer time, daily or weekly or whatever it is, I think that's
like
the best thing to do.
Like binging TV shows.
Yes.
no, but seriously, no, that's a very good approach, I think. Like really like scheduling your time, even if you have more time during the summer, for example, if that applies to you. Where is the ASMR done? Not yet. No, but so where you really take time and put time aside for just completely doing nothing that is like sort of, I don't want to say not focused, but like I guess more passive or relaxing, where it's not like hard work, where you can still keep a sort of regular schedule of working throughout your holidays or whatever, but then you also make sure to give yourself sort of extended periods of time where you don't where you can just do whatever, like Anna mentioned.
Yeah.
I would like to know for the people in chat, like, can you give us an idea of like how much time, like, do you have more time now that it's summer, or like it's just another period of the year? Is it always the same, or like, how do you feel about summer? Is this like the period where you only relax, or when you want to like start doing things that you couldn't do? Let us know like what you're thinking. And also I saw that Brooke wrote something. Let's see. When I was in uni, I went hard on my studies, so I always ended up just taking a long break in summer because I was so burnt out from school. I did work a lot in the summer though. I do wish I'd spent more time working on myself. I say, so wait,
Knowing
so
Brooke,
so wait, you were taking long breaks but also working in summer. I say that's very Brooke.
yeah, I was about to say that, like, knowing Brooke, and also for those of us who are not from Europe, university is very expensive, so that we end up working throughout school time and also in the summer to do things. So perhaps you have not necessarily as much of a free, like, mental connection with what summer is supposed to be. Personally, I've always had this philosophy ever since I was 9 years old, that summer is a time to increase one's skill. And so, like, burnout happens, and I think, building upon what Anna and Elmo said, what I tend to do is I plan out every day just like as if it was a regular week, especially because you also don't want to get rid of all the habits that you did build before summer, because that's also a risk. Starting over from zero in September would be really shitty. But what I do instead is I make it a lot more pliable. So if this was during the other times of the year, then if somebody says, "Hey, do you want to go out tomorrow?" and I have a plan, I'd probably say no. But during the summer, if someone goes, "Hey, do you want to go out for lunch tomorrow?" and I had planned to study for 2 hours, I'm gonna say yes to the lunch date and I'm gonna cancel the studying. So that way, if you don't have plans, you're still working on yourself and you're still enjoying the progress that you could make during that extra time that you have, but at the same time you're not stopping yourself from the experiences you could be having.
I like that approach very much, honestly. I am a strong supporter of elasticity. Being elastic with time and your schedule in a way, and the things that you have to do daily, because that's what works best for myself. And I, as well as Ray, I plan my days roughly, like the things that I have to do, as the time schedule is not that strict anymore. And I keep myself open to those kind of things and habits, honestly, that are always like not really considered so, but like meeting with friends and family, especially after the year that we lived in, I think it's definitely something to remind ourselves to do in a way that is not like, oh, I have to meet this person or anything, but because if we surround ourselves with good people that inspire us, this could help us like going forward to make ourselves better, right? And I think that's something to always be mindful about. I don't know if Elmo wanted to say something.
I was gonna read Cody's comment here. So I remember one semester I went in so hard in French and I was so burnt out that the next semester it was like I had to start from scratch because my brain was like blocked. And Brooke says that she also relates very much to that. So
yeah, burnout is serious. Burnout is very serious, and that's one of the reasons why we spend so much time talking about time management and productivity in both in our accountability meetings inside of the secret section of the server for members, but also here in live streams and in videos, because languages is a very long-term commitment and it's a very long-term battle. So it's not something that you can just rush or like force yourself for 3 or 4 months and then be done with it.
Right.
So we do have to think about how hard we go and how that will affect it right after. Of
Yeah.
course, you can't necessarily have that decision when you're in school, right? How
No,
much you
definitely
can
not.
work and how much you don't have to. But it's definitely something to consider, because burnout is a symptom, and it's not one that we should take lightly. It's actually a very serious thing,
Yeah.
I think, at least.
No, I definitely agree with that, having experienced burnout myself on multiple occasions per year. So it's something I think I wanted to say something. It was semi-related to Cody's comment, I think, or what you just said, Ray. But now I cannot actually remember.
Connect
Yeah.
the neurons.
Connect.
Yes, come on, neurons work harder.
Let them touch. We can read Constantine's comment in the meantime, what you think. But Constantine said, this year was very exhausting for me. Since my class had to quarantine for 2 weeks in November, I never fully recharged, and now I'm happy I passed my final exams, so it's full relax mode. Well, I'm happy for you anyway, my dear. That is super. I can say that I would not blame anybody for taking the summer off completely. If after the mental stress of what has really the toll that the pandemic has taken on everybody.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's I kind of remembered what I wanted to say. But I just also want to say that it's crazy how we are all sort of expected to just work within the parameters of like what post-pandemic life is, and just accept it and be okay with it. But like it's a big like change psychologically, if not even physically as well. So like it takes a lot of time and effort to really sort of get used to that whole like these new constraints or concepts that we have to deal with. My original comment was related to goals, and then having sort of having the freedom to wait. Did I forget it again? Are you kidding me? Jesus. This is the problem with having a very, very short attention span. So it's in front of you for 1 second and then you lose it for like half a day. It was something related to being sort of more chill with your goals, in the sense where like not where you shouldn't set goals, but like you can be a lot more open. Oh wait, no, I remembered. On the topic of like screwing off plans to have fun with friends and whatnot. See, I fall being of a slightly let's say autistic disposition. I fall into the habit of, if I decide that I'm going to do something and the thing doesn't happen, it can cause more problems for me than not. Then it solves, I guess, in that sense, where like, so I am more prone to, if I decide that I'm going to do something, like, oh, on Tuesday I'm going to study for like 3 hours from 3 to 5, or I'm going to watch this movie in my target language, or I'm just going to read for the entire day, whatever. If something happens, like if I get an invitation or whatever circumstance it is, and it just sort of upsets my sort of idealized version of what I'm going to do, then like it just ruins the whole day, because like I get so fixated on what the chain of events are going to be or what is going to take place. And so so if you can, and it's really frustrating and I think detrimental to any form of progress or productivity. So if you are lucky enough to not be of that disposition, don't make the same mistakes, and don't let that sort of taint your spontaneity in life, especially during the summer. Like don't be like Elmo.
Don't be like poor baby.
Don't be autistic if you're not already autistic.
I swear to God, Elmo baby.
Pro tip.
Elmo,
I will protect you. I will protect you. Sorry, in the meantime, if you see weird things on screen, it's because I decided to add some flags to our overlay.
Oh,
since
cute.
It was... So it's, yep.
Yes.
Let's see.
But I think a lot of people, whether you're autistic or not, and also autistic spectrum, maybe of course more, but feel disappointed when their plans don't come to fruition.
Yeah.
So the summertime, because there's so much extra space and less hard deadlines, the deadlines are more deadlines you set for yourself, you can spend some time also working through that blockage towards how your schedule and time flows, perhaps because you have more space to test and kind of work through. Say, Emily, me nervously relates to Elmo. Yeah, that's why I also mentioned, because I also feel like this too, that it's not only an autistic thing.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I probably experience it more strongly than any.
No, of course. I mean, for other people who relates, the idea is that this is something that happens, and so we can learn from also Elmo's thoughts, and maybe that's the reason why Elmo brought it up, is because summer is the perfect time to think about it, right?
Yeah.
And to work through it and spend some time experimenting and saying, hey, well, oh my god, that noise.
Motorbikes, wonderful.
Okay. But the perfect time to say that, okay, yes, this is not something that I actually have to do today, but I want to do it. And if it cancels, then you can actually sit down and think about it. Okay, is it that important for me to do everything that I set out to do today exactly at this time or exactly at this moment? You can give yourself a little bit more space. Yeah,
that also.
Anna, I'm currently in Florida still.
Yeah, no, I wanted to put like nationality actually, but.
Okay, well, but that's a good point, right? And and it circles back to the first point that I tried to make, is that like summer is a perfect time to really sort of get the foundational sort of habit building stones like set. Like you build the foundations for your little habit house during the summer, because you have this time and you're more flexible than you are for any other period of the year, usually, unless you're working.
A habit house? I love that.
You're welcome. Where's I need a 10% commission following every future use of the term, but you're very welcome.
Yeah. Copyright, trademarked. Oh my god.
Elmo 2021.
I was also thinking that just to give like a more concrete, like practical example of habit building, I've been trying all year to get a reading habit, but reading for me it's not something that I can do under pressure. So it's not like something that I can.
Yeah, me too.
Schedule.
And like even reading for classes for me is like it just goes out the window and I don't do it. Like I barely do it. I do like 10% of my required reading for all my courses in university. And recently I've been in such a reading slump, where this year I've been reading I think more than I have ever before in my life, or maybe last year was better. I don't remember. Probably about equal, honestly. So I finished like a whole handful of novels, like probably like around 10 books at this point, but now I haven't read for like 2.5 months, or at least 1.5 months, and it's really like frustrating, because I love reading, but I just can't get myself to sit down and do it regularly. So it's like I have these sort of because reading is also one of those habits that, like both Ray and Anna, I also really want to like implement and have as like a cornerstone of whatever I do. But it's like I have these extended periods of time where I'm reading like a maniac, and then I don't read anything. But I guess it's a form of burnout technically. But it's just annoying that it's hard to get a sort of consistent balance where I read just enough to not die, I guess, in that sense.
Yeah, I think that's again the kind of the line between a habit and then doing something because you think you should do it. Because like, meaning that if you get up and say, oh, I said to myself I was gonna read, and then you just read for an uncapped amount of time or something like that, it becomes a one-off moment, and that whole week could be a one-off moment, but you haven't actually spent conscious time deciding where in your life does this thing fit. There's no, if there must be a place for everything. So if there's no place in your life for this activity, when your life shifts a tiny bit or when you overdo it or something like that, then there was never a place to begin with for it to be displaced. So when you build a habit, you have to think about that. I'm exactly the same. This is why you also hear me talking about this e-reader idea, because I'm definitely someone who believes in sculpting their environment in order to make habit building easier or more assured. And I am most definitely my brain is the attention span of a goldfish, so I have to have everything on the outside, because I swear, like, I will be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I go on my phone, scroll for half an hour, and go, damn, what was I doing again? And then go back to my computer, and then I go, oh, and I go right back to my phone, and then I go half an hour again. Sometimes that happens to me. Like, it takes me 3 times of like 3 Pomodoro sessions to remember why I go on my phone, because I keep going on my phone, getting distracted, coming off, and then going back and getting distracted, coming off.
No, I feel like our dependency on like on the internet or like technology in general has really diminished, like regardless of your predisposition towards like these like things like attention span, etc. I think it has had a really detrimental effect on human like attention span on average.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
well, I don't want to sound like a boomer, but like,
okay,
I mean,
boomer.
we can
a little bit.
but it's not like, oh, things were better in my day when we didn't have newfangled smartphones. I don't mean it like that, but like, I mean, we can all tell. I'm pretty sure it happens to most of us. Where like, we can spend hours just scrolling mindlessly through social media, or we like rave. We pick up our phones. Completely end up doing random stuff and completely forget why we wanted to open up our phones anyway, like in the first place.
Well, I think definitely we are very quicker minded in a way. So like, if something is taking too long, so if a video is too long, if a book is too long, something, or I find
exactly.
myself
That's
as
exactly
well,
what I'm saying.
yeah, to feel like, oh my god, it's too long. Like, I wish it was shorter. Isn't there summary or something? I don't know.
Yeah, like so sometimes I struggle with like sitting down and watching like a 10-15 minute YouTube video. It's like,
yeah. Sorry, I just saw Makcha. I'm deep in the forest and far from internet, so have a great rest of the life. You
Thanks for stopping by, Maku.
Thank you. You used forest so much that you became the forest. You got into it. Nice.
He actually moved out into the forest. He lives in the forest now, like an actual forest.
Nice.
The cycle of phone up. Emily says the cycle of phone off phone is so relatable. Oh my god, I cannot tell you how many times this week I actually got pissed and just thrown the phone on the bed, being like, oh my god, you stay over there, I'll find it from my iPad, because you know what, you're the death of me. And that's the other problem, is because I actually use my phone for work a lot, so it's like the play stuff and the work stuff are very, very close together, so that I get like shiny things and shiny notification and get distracted. But again, summer is the perfect time to kind of shape how your relationships with these things, again, because you have more time, but not only because you have more time, but also because I truly believe that summer is a lazier period, so that it slows down your head. Anna was just saying, like, I don't know what it is, but I can do half the things in summer and feel just as tired. And the sun is here to comfortably lull us into a space of slow and steady, okay? So it is the time to just be like, okay, I'm going to do this now. And you just sit down and do it and focus on it. It's hot like summer, guys.
Yeah. Hi, Kyber. Hi, Jazz. Welcome.
Hi, Jazz. Oh my god.
Hey, guys.
Let's see. We have a comment from Brooke here again, and I kind of agree with Elvo in the way that watching Netflix or YouTube is quick and easy entertainment. So my brain just wants to do that instead of my other hobbies. Yeah. Your brain just wants the endorphins, honestly, and because we have been so accustomed to getting everything like delivered like that, like all of the endorphins like that. So having to like wait for some sort of payoff, it's the whole thing of delayed gratification. It's like we are basically, because of our dependency on this stuff, we have trained ourselves to sort of not want delayed gratification. We want instant gratification all the time from everything, and I think it's really detrimental. At least
I am so bad because I tend to do like more than one thing at a time in that case. So if I decide to like I don't know, maybe like take some time and just like lay down and think a sundown or something, that I need to put a podcast in the background, or like if I'm cooking or something, there has to be Netflix there or something like that. So
wow.
I mean, I don't know, because it's like, I don't know, it's like instant gratification, but also like constant gratification. I don't know if it's hard for me to like just lay down.
Well, it becomes like an addiction or a habit in that sense, where like but a negative one in most cases, where like mindfulness, like being present in the moment, is difficult nowadays, where like
it is,
like it's hard being living in the moment, even for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think I've gotten a little bit better at this year, only because I've been really forcing myself, because I listen to me, I used to walk around saying, yeah, I'm the best multitasker. I used to call myself Miss Multifaceted. That was my first Fiverr name. You can go look it up.
Fake commissions.
I was 100% that person. And you know, it didn't age very well. It was not a title that aged well, and I then had to learn to stop doing that, because I realized, I mean, even the thing is that there are so many negatives to it that I didn't see happening. Like it was happening, but I didn't correlate them at all. And when I finally realized, like, oh my god, you know, my temper is short here because of this. I'm getting tired because I'm doing 3 things right now. I would have been able to do this much longer if I had done this. I would have blah 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 blah. It goes on forever. But it's a huge factor to mental stress for me, is doing more than one thing at a time. And so I've been forcing myself to just be like, one thing. Sometimes I'm doing 2 things, and I'll catch myself. If you have a MacBook, you know, you use your 3 fingers to just go between different screens like this. I'll just be like, one screen, and then in like 15 minutes, another screen, and then another screen, and I'll just go in between like 3 different tasks that I'm doing, and I catch myself, and I'm like, what?
I relate to that.
Are you doing?
I relate to that so much. I relate to that so much. Oh my god. I relate so much.
And then you get stuck in this circle of going back between these 3 things and not finishing any of them. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. Yeah. So honestly, it's like really,
So I was thinking like about building habits as well. Like honestly, one thing that really is helping me in a way that I don't know. It's like keeping to keep reminding myself what are the important things that I want to do in my life, is also like in a way everything that we built with Gladly Global helps me with that, in a way that we have weekly meetings and other kind of events. And Ray, sorry, I'm gonna repeat for you 1 second, because I want you to listen as well, if you can. It's okay. Yeah, so you muted, baby. So I was saying that sorry, for habit like building, etc., I was just saying that Gladly Global structure for me is very important, in a way that we built like weekly meeting, like weekly accountability meeting, but not only, like also the events. And we are starting a book club now this week from tomorrow, and like any kind of like little event that we have in the server. In a way, it's so hard to put yourself to do something when you're only by yourself, but like when you're in a community and you have other people that struggle like you do, and just get together and be like, okay, since other people are doing it, I can do it. I think that's also like an important part of of it, like not feeling alone in the thing, and also like surrounding yourself of people that you know, like you admire, that inspire you in a way, is very important. And I want also to remind everybody that everything we do at Gladly Global is also like because we would like it for us, because we want it for us first, and then like we saw that like people liked it, and then we made it a thing for everybody, of course. And sorry, do you want to say something, Ray?
I don't know. I was just gonna pitch in and say that 100%. That's one of the best habits that you can create for yourself. Is when you catch yourself doing something or wasting time or procrastinating, is to message someone immediately as an accountability aspect. Because half the time we will do something where we know we're supposed to do something and we'll say, why aren't I doing it? And then we'll wait a few days and go, I'm still not doing it. And then after a few days of saying that, you'll go, I can't do this, I'm terrible, I can't do it. And then you give up, and then wait a month and then try again. And that cycle, the entire cycle, could have been avoided if you immediately text a friend and say, Anna, I tried to do this all day and I haven't done it yet. And then even if you just like send Anna the one message, I bet you by the end of writing Anna that message, you've already broken the cycle of you going like this and your brain going in a circle of, why aren't I doing it? Okay, I should do it, but I don't want to do it yet. Why am I not doing it? You break that cycle immediately by taking the step to message a friend in the server anywhere, and saying, oh my god, I've been trying to do this for the last 2 hours, why aren't I doing it? From that immediate moment, you're kind of like, oh, it's time to do that. I bet you any money. And then if on the slight chance that you're that terrible of a procrastinator, and even after messaging someone you don't feel any twinge of guilt, then the other friend that you messaged, or someone in the server, or just jumping into a chat or something like that, as you do that, they will keep you accountable. Go, oi, share your screen.
Yeah, did you do that?
Let me see your screen right now. And so you have to admit to yourself that if you're not messaging your friends, or if you're not jumping into the server to do it together with someone, and you are still blaming yourself after weeks of not doing something, it's because you don't want to do it and you don't plan to do it. It's not because so the best thing you can do for procrastination or accountability in any sense of the form is not a single system. It's not getting better discipline. It's just knowing when to yell for help, or knowing how to stop yourself from going downhill, if that makes sense.
Yeah, what I would do would be just like joining the study room, for example, and just write, oh, today I'm doing this, by the way, or like I'm gonna be on later, stuff like that. It can happen that I don't, but sometimes like I'm pretty sure that everybody can feel that, just like knowing, like making other people know what you're doing, and like knowing that these people in a way like they care, not directly maybe, but like they know how it is, so they're not like the kind of people that are like, oh, then just don't do it, kind of thing. Like if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Like surround yourself with people that keep you accountable. Not that
yes, there's a reason. Yes, sorry, there's a reason why only certain kind of people can stand my personality, because I rather die than tell you don't do it. If you come to me and say, I'm so stressed and I don't want to do this anymore, and okay, I will tell you, okay, don't do it today, right? And you'll see my eyes as you say it. Oh, you're stressed? Okay, sleep. Go and sleep, but tomorrow I'll see you at 8 a.m. And that's one of the reasons. Actually, I give you a little tidbit. My mom is trying to start an online side hustle. She doesn't know what exactly yet, but so I told her to start doing some research and different things like that, and introduced her to Notion. And she's there like, I don't know what to write, and I'm like, write something, write anything. And she's like, you should just make the page for me. And I was like, I looked at her, I was like, Mommy, mommy. And she's like, you know, you should do it for me, and then I'll just like do what you say. And I'm like, listen to me, is me doing it or is you doing it? And I spent this whole evening training her, and my grandma was like, oh my god, if it was me, I would have just given up and did it for her. And I said, listen to me, that's why I'm a teacher and that's why I'm a coach, because I'm not giving up. I will sit here. So now I'm reading these comments. Emily, I caught myself just mindlessly scrolling now. Brooke, even right now, I'm struggling not to scroll through Discord and social media while watching this.
Don't.
Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. Happy. Stop.
Stop.
I will send you.
Stop it.
I will. Yes, I will come to your house.
Monka. But 𝕚𝕚𝕚 always puts his video on. Yeah, as he has to stay and work. Yeah, 𝕚𝕚𝕚 is like the king of this, because it's like, you know what?
Yes.
If I don't put myself on video, I'm gonna leave and do other stuff. So like, you can see me that I'm here.
Yeah.
And he's so
Yes.
dedicated. I love him.
Yes,
𝕚𝕚𝕚 is the best.
actually. Yeah, and I mean, you know, 𝕚𝕚𝕚 will do that even if no one else is in the server.
Mm-hmm.
He'll go in there by himself and turn on the video. So that just shows you how much he's willing to do that, you know?
I mean, honestly, people
Yeah.
can see you there, like, with the video on, right? Even if they're not in the room with
Yeah.
you can still see that somebody's there. And they could join
Yeah.
at any time, so I think it's still a good accountability method.
Yeah. Ray used to do all of my everyday life.
They come
That's
for
a
you.
quote.
They come for you.
Yes, I'm going
That's
to.
a testimonial right there. That's a testimonial to
Oh
use.
my god, save this, Ray.
Oh my god.
That's a testimonial right there.
The camera was like it was underwater. It's true. It was kind of like
Yeah.
moving weirdly. I loved it.
Yeah, I think it's because it was trying to like motion stabilize while I moved it.
I think that makes you feel even more ethereal, like a deity or something. It was amazing.
Yeah, you know, I was coming down from the heavens
Yeah,
to
loved
to
it.
knock some sense.
Very nice.
Ah, boy.
Oh my boy.
Yes.
So I wanted to like ask chat if you had like any questions about something that we talked about today, or anything in general. Actually, just feel free. If you have like something that you're struggling with maybe, and you're like, you know what, I don't have anybody to talk with, maybe these people can help me, or anything, you can just feel free to share anything that you like, and we're gonna just take some time to answer any comment that you have. In the meantime, we're just gonna drink our tea. I don't know. Just or you can talk about the, if you want. Well, excuse me, we need to talk about something very important, Ray, because
Yes. Correct. Woo! So, guys, let's give a little introduction. If you are here and you are not a member and not subscribed to the Polyglot magazine, what are you doing? We are working very hard behind the scenes to create an awesome, fully jam-packed 40 to 50 page magazine full of language love and awesomeness. There are printables and original art by Natalie Zick, who you see
This is
that
the
you see
art.
there in the chat. Beautiful art, amazing art. And you know, there's also features, interviews, SLA linguistics, science, all sorts of things, everything curated specifically for people who just like you, just like us, polyglots and language enthusiasts. You know, we also take some wins and inspiration stories from the server itself. So if you're a member of the server, you should get it, because it's like the heartbeat, the center of our community. We are promoting it more and more, because we finally feel like we've got the formula down pat. And this time we are going to be doing our first physical issue for sale. This one that you're seeing now is our last issue, the growth issue, and it's not available for sale as yet physically, but the next one is so beautiful. You will love it so much.
Yes.
It's called A Fresh Perspective, where we're going to be talking about a fresh perspective on your language learning as well as languages in general, the way we think about languages and the way that languages can affect us. It's going to be a really amazing issues, fresh, just like the springs and the waters of summer.
Yes.
And yes, right now the magazine is available for pre-order, and how it works, it's very special. Since this is our first time printing it, if we order them individually, the magazine will be too expensive for each individual person. So we'll only be sending it out if we sell 50 copies of the magazine, then we will send it out. So if you pre-order, then you'll get a confirmation email that you did so from Stripe, and then afterwards, if we make 50 sales, we will send you another email later saying congrats, we did it, and a link to pay for shipping for your individual address area. Okay, shipping will be cheaper the more issues we sell, so it'd be cool even if we sold more than 50. So yeah,
like
share
200.
with your friends. Yeah, so share with your friends, share with your family, buy a few issues, give them out, call whoever you want to be, and it will be amazing, monumental. Build history with us.
Yes, I wanted to add that, of course, the money will be for the magazine, but also remember that this is a passion project and we would like to make it bigger and bigger as we go on. So by buying this magazine, you're not only getting an awesome magazine with a free sticker, but also you're supporting everything that we're doing, all the free content that we do every day, every week, every month, and you support us to go on and do our best every day. So yes, if you feel like you want to support this,
couldn't do it without you.
take a look at the link that I sent in chat, so you can see also the amazing cover art that Natalie did for this issue, which spoiler alert.
This is
spoiler alert. It's gonna become. It's gonna be probably on a T-shirt. I hear something from Direction. Yeah, probably on a T-shirt soon. Oh my god. So yeah, feel free to take a look at the link.
It's so exciting.
Yes, it's amazing. It's my personal favorite cover so far.
True.
Same. Me too.
So nice.
Here,
Let's see. Brooke says that I've been struggling with a feeling. Oh, well, Brooke also says that this reminded me to pre-order. Yeah, yes, Brooke, and
Yes,
everybody
Brooke.
else, you should do that.
Yes, thank
you.
you.
We love you.
Thank
And also,
you.
Brooke also said that I've been struggling with the feeling of wanting to do nothing. Like, I have these goals, and I know I want to study Korean, etc., but the desire to do nothing has been even stronger. Oh, yeah, I've been there.
So
yeah, Natalie says, I feel you, especially after a long period of overworking. It's difficult to find the balance again. Boy, energy management is so important, fam. And it is so important. And I completely understand you, because every morning I have this overwhelming feeling to do nothing also, especially since I've traveled. While I'm here back home, surrounded by my family, and there's a lake right out in the back and a pool right over there. It is really difficult to sit at this desk. I'm not gonna lie. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, and so, but I have to, you once again, it's about breaking that circle of thought. So I start, and I really think that, and it's really difficult to go against what my own head is saying. But I just like grab my face and go, you want coffee? And then I'll say yes, and then I walk down the stairs and I get my coffee. And then as soon as I make that step to go against the thought process, the spiraling down of I'm just not gonna do anything today because I just don't feel like it, it breaks just like that, and you stop feeling like that. I mean, obviously if you burn yourself out again that day, then that's a problem, but if you manage and treat yourself nice and say, okay, you know what, you don't feel like doing anything, but because you don't feel like doing anything, I'm gonna make a nice coffee today, and we're gonna put whipped cream on top of it, and we're gonna get a cookie, and we're gonna come upstairs, you know, do something for yourself, break the thought process, and do what it is that you know you want to do.
And then after you've done the thing, you can take a break and do nothing if you want. As
Another thing that you can do. Look, I have my karate hand here because it's important. But another thing that you can do is to find somebody and be like, yo, tomorrow morning at 9:30, can we meet so we do this together? Like, I do my thing, you do your thing, or whatever, you know. And we do the thing. And I did this week a lot, and I was so impressed by all the freaking things I got done. Because I mean, even this morning that we met up at 9:30 to buy the tickets for the plane, it's not that I wouldn't have done it, but like that gave me the energy to like wake up earlier than usual. And like, even if I didn't sleep enough, because I didn't, because I'm bad, but I'm gonna sleep this tonight. I still felt energized because, or I'm feeling energized right now because I'm getting things done, and I know I'm taking care of the things that I have to, right? So I think sorry, karate hand, that is a very important thing. Do it, try it. Don't feel like, you know, we have a survey with community, be like, you see the people that are in the study room often, you can just tag somebody, I'm sure they wouldn't mind, and be like, you know, are you studying tomorrow? Can we study together? Can we keep each other accountable? You know, I think those kind of taking actions like that can be very, very useful. Right?
Yes, 100%. Yeah, like it's all about breaking that thought process. It's all about being committed to doing something, being committed to figuring out something. So if you find that you're not in that headspace for a long period of time, and you're feeling a certain way for so long, and you're not actually changing anything, you're just waiting for the day for your mind to not say that to you, then nothing is ever going to change. Because you know, and I've said this I say this to my clients all the time, but we actually have more bad days than good days on average. And when I say bad days, let's call it just like, say, neutral days are also bad days, because you don't feel motivated to do anything, but you don't necessarily feel terrible, but you don't really want to work. We have way more of those, plus some low days, than we do perfect days that we get up and we're like, yes, I want to do work. Sorry, my camera wasn't focusing. I was like,
people need to see the beauty.
Exactly. Okay, yes. And so you understand. So because we have less good days, you need to plan your systems and plan your ideas with the idea that you are a weak, light, needing support, fleshy water bag that needs friends and support systems and coffee and all of these different things. So don't beat yourself up or expect yourself to be happy and bright every morning, because it's not gonna happen. Don't wait for that. And then be happily surprised when that happens. Be like, oh my gosh, I feel great today. This is an extra bonus for my day.
Yeah, you know? Don't expect it. Don't don't expect that to be like your standard mode of operation, and then when every day isn't, then it's just like awful.
Yeah,
it's like I think we all have
don't condemn yourself.
Yeah, we have a tendency to, I think most of us, to fall into that, where like if it's not a perfect day, we just feel like doing nothing because it's not a good day or whatever. Like we give ourselves the excuse to, oh, it's not a good day today, but then, like Ray said, that just keeps on going in a vicious cycle. And like, because like a perfect day or even a good day is like 1 in 100 or something like that, compared to all the neutral and or even bad days that you may or may not have. So these are good points.
Yeah, like sometimes for me it would be like relocating myself, for example, works as well. So if I have to buy something at the store, I would just walk to the store, grab what I have to, and come back. And just by doing that, instead of taking my car and go to the store and coming back, instead of doing that, just like taking a walk, taking some minutes, whatever you're listening to music or a podcast, or you're just listening to whatever sounds you have around, and just like taking some time to think about anything, like be mindful of yourself. And I guess like when you come back, you're like, yo, okay, it's done. I broke the cycle. I can
or you could do something super stupid too. Like I this is one of the reasons why I love Google Home or Amazon or something. Like literally like scream and just be like, oh, Alexa, play Despacito, and then bam, you know, your day is already, you know, it's already funnier, and like you've already made a stressful situation so much lighter, so much nicer. Just do something to break that. Anything, whatever comes to your mind at that time, you know. And build systems and ideas so that you get more used to doing that for yourself. Let's see.
Oh, Tanya said a very
Tanya
interesting
says,
thing. Hi, by the way. Hi.
Yeah.
Thank you for writing.
Yes, thank you for your comment.
I think most of us plan our to-do like we only have good days, but we don't plan for neutral or bad days, and then we are disappointed on the natural bad days. Yeah, that's completely true.
Exactly.
Completely true. And I am also a supporter of elasticity, like being elastic with time and schedule, because it's good to have a backup plan. So if something is not right physically, mentally, something happened and you cannot take care of your day as you would like to, it's good to have like literally a plan of things, you know, like on a bad day, don't do this but do this and that, like start by making a cup of tea, and then, you know, do this kind of activity that is a little lighter or something like that. And you know yourself, you know what works, and if not, experiment, I guess. And definitely that's another thing that is important. Yes, so the fleshy water bag thing, I love that as well. I was here grinning.
We're all fleshy water bags living in tiny habit houses.
Or you know what my dad always likes to say, you know, I say fleshy water bag, my dad always likes to say monkeys. So he's like, look, we are only monkeys, why do you have so much expectations for what a monkey can do? Like, hello, just feed yourself a banana and go be quiet. Like that's how my dad always says it. And although he's a little bit rough, but it's true, we're animals, and sometimes we forget that we are animals that have you know, emotional mood swings and need to be fed properly, or else we get annoyed, or we, you know, we act on impulse, we act on instinct, we are affected by the way that our body reacts. We are controlled to a large extent by our own flesh, and it's not just our head. You can't just say, I want to do this, and it's gonna work out the way that you think it's gonna. So you have to work with who you are, both mentally and also physically, and just accept yourself as the weak fleshy bag, as we just said. Accept yourself.
Yes. Oh my god. See. Oh, so Natalia gets me. Relocating is always so perspective changing. True.
Yeah, no, it's so important it's so important to change your environment. Like especially if you're in a rut or you're having a bad day, like it's so, you can do so much. Like honestly, just going outside for like 15 minutes, or going to
a cafe,
like a place or a cafe, or a different room in your house where you wouldn't normally like hang out or something. I don't know. I only have one room, so I can't really do that. Or I mean,
go to the bathroom.
I guess I could. Yeah, I could be productive in the bathroom, I guess. But no. I mean, it's possible. Not ideal at all, but you get the idea.
I had a student who actually called me from the bathroom because her boyfriend had like work meeting, and they had only a studio, so she would go in the bathroom and call me.
Yes, I had a student who did that too. He was always in the bathroom because his boyfriend was asleep, because it was early in the morning for him. So.
Oh.
So he always did his lessons in the bathroom.
Do so it's not that uncommon, apparently.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, so even if you only have your bathroom to rely on for change of space, then don't worry about it. It happens.
Yeah.
You got this.
relocate your body and you relocate your mind.
Yes.
Honestly, it's like, you know what I feel like it is? I feel like as soon as you relocate, you realize that the frustrations you had and like the reality of your problems start to shake a bit, because it's like you go outside and you're like, look at everything else happening out here. What's happening in
world
here
is
is
so
only
beautiful.
one thing that I created. I remember when I first went to Sweden, because it was my first time in Europe, like since being a child, and I first went to Sweden and I was like, what? Everything is so different and peaceful, and I feel so like nobody knows who I am. All my problems are insignificant. None of this matters. I was having like a whole moment.
No, I get
Yeah.
that so much. Nobody knows who I am.
Yeah.
That feeling of being there and be like, yo,
No one's expecting me anywhere. No one's nothing. Like I'm just.
It's very
Oh.
freeing.
Oh my god.
Just set yourself free.
And that's why I decided to relocate myself to Jamaica this year and going on the other
Same.
side of the.
Oh wait,
of
no,
the planet.
people know me there. Oh, I've messed up. I need to go somewhere else, I guess. Bye.
Oh baby.
My baby sister thinks that all white people are named Rasmus, and it's like,
Yes, it's hilarious. Oh my God, I can't wait to meet her.
what? because she has baby Fisher Price dolls, you know, like the little baby
Like little plastic
fat Lego dolls, and
they all have blonde hair.
They
and
all
they're
have
white.
blonde hair and white because, you know, America. so then so my dad and my mom call all of those characters Rasmus. So they're like, oh, go take Rasmus for a bath, go bring Rasmus there.
That's my real name, by the way, for people who don't know. So
I love that.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, it's so wholesome.
I can't wait for her to see me in real life. She's gonna flip.
It's really
Unless
funny.
Yes.
like,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. One time they were playing in, like, you know, we have a moon sand thing at home, sandbox at home, and my mom and Mila are playing in the sand, and my mom makes a nice like sand mounts like this, and then Mila has Rasmus in her hand, like, woohoo. And my dad goes, oh, what is Rasmus doing? And then Mila just takes Rasmus and goes bang into the sandcastle and messes up the whole sandcastle. And my dad is like, what Rasmus rude? It really it was so funny.
Poor Rasmus destroys sandcastles and such.
Say, how dare you destroy people's castles, Rasmus?
Yeah.
How dare you?
you know what they say, if you can't join them, beat them.
Right. You can't join them, bury them in sand, you know.
Oh my
If I can't have a castle of my own, nobody's gonna have a castle.
Hi, Catherine.
If I can't
hello,
have it,
hello. Welcome, baby.
Hi,
Oh, hey,
Catherine.
cat.
Hi,
Hi,
Cat.
cat. 안녕. 오랜만이네. We keep saying that we're going to talk and it never happens. That's the life. That's the time zone life.
Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that we had this chat today. Honestly, I had so much
Yeah, it
fun.
was nice.
Yes.
How long have you
We're
been
getting
talking?
good at this. A while?
yo,
No,
Like
no,
1 hour and a half.
more.
No,
but,
an hour and 15. Yeah.
yeah, and I think also okay, so we should say this because we started streaming a little bit more on the internet, live streaming, more regularly, weekly, and I just wanted to say if you check out our socials or our on Instagram and Twitch. On Instagram, Twitter, and Discord, we always send the links for everything. But we stream on Twitch individually. We don't have a Gladly Global channel there. We have our own individual channels. So if you feel like you want to follow our study and co-work, chill streams together and get productive with us, remember that you always get our link when we are live in the Discord server. Otherwise you can go to Twitch and follow us on our profiles, and you will get a notification every time that we get live. So
I also realized
I'm
Yeah,
gonna send some
we need-
links right now for that, just in case,
Yeah.
if anybody is interested.
Speaking of links, we need to update all of the links in this description at the moment because like everything is different.
Oh boy.
Is it?
And we should also link our Twitch channels.
Oh,
Yeah, all the website links and stuff.
It's
are
gonna
updated.
be a
Oh,
good, yeah.
right.
I promise it's gonna be fixed for next time. Oh,
Yeah,
by the way, next
we're
time.
always updating.
Yeah, sorry, we're in a period of change, let's say, but
Transitional period, yeah.
yeah. I also wanted to say that wait, what did I want to say? I
Ooh.
wanted to say something, but I forgot.
Share screen.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, it's
Did
me.
something happen? Oh,
It's
sorry. It's because
You're sharing your screen.
sorry,
Anna.
sorry. I forgot about that. I'm so sorry about this. No, because I have two browsers. One is the screen sharing, and the other one I used to like research stuff. But for some reason, it went up on the other side. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
And
So-
a large screen, yes.
Yeah. So we're in the process of changing and see what works better as the community grows. So if you're a little confused sometimes, feel free to ask anything.
Ask us what the hell is going on.
Yeah. And let me send Rasmus as well. I'm so sorry. Professional streamers, huh?
Yeah. Don't worry.
sure.
Yes, exactly. The links will always be somewhere, and especially the server is what's kept the most updated. So if you ever
Yeah.
have any doubts, you can check the servers
Discord
that will
server.
have all of the Discord server community space that will have all of the updated links and notifications. We slowly change these, but it's difficult to change all of our videos, so we tend to change just the most popular
Recent,
videos and the most recent videos
Yeah.
when we do have make changes. But yes, we're always a DM away, so
Definitely.
ta-dam.
Let me
Ta-dam.
also send the invite link for the Discord server. I'm pretty sure that everybody here is in the Discord server, but just in case.
Oh my
that
gosh, we
somebody
have
is not
over
here.
500 members.
Yes, we
at the
do.
moment. We have
Yes,
we have
we
passed
do.
500 members on the Discord server. That's
We
amazing.
do. Kat, I want to do some collabs with you guys soon now that I'm back to being active on my channel and now in Studygram. Yes, Kat, we're also well, I've been planning more active live streams on Instagram as well, so like short half an hour connections with different Studygrammers and people in the community to talk about language learning.
Mhm.
So if you want to do any of those, or if anyone else here, you don't have to be a big influencer or anything, or even small one. If you have a little account and you're interested in talking about your language journey with us, feel free to reach out. We don't just so maybe you guys don't know, but we have two major like on Instagram we have two major channels. There's the Gladly Global Community accounts, and then we now have a new account for the magazine. And on the magazine, it's a bit more curated and serious, but the community space, we are like our whole point, essence, and drive is to interact and build something that's for the community. So we want to interact with you, do things with you, talk with you, learn about you, blah 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 blah, because the whole point of creating this, as Anna said before, it's something that we wanted. It's something that we wanted to have an authentic community space that is not just other people it's not just other people teaching down to other people or highlighting certain specific methods or the shallowness that sometimes appears in the community. That is the hope and the center, the core of Gladly Global Community Space and our channel here is to talk about things from multiple perspectives and to talk and directly connect with you guys, the community. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why we're always talking about what you guys are doing in the server, as well as bringing on different people and trying to do more live streams so that we can be interactive with you. Because if we can't connect with you, it's not fun. We all three of us are teachers. All three of us are teachers of the YouTube channel, and we do things. We have enough students. We're not here to tell you what to do. We're here to help you and to interact with you and have fun with you too. So don't
don't die,
Don't
Jocelyn,
die. I was
while you're
Yeah,
talking.
don't die.
the spiel, it was too great. It was too mighty for me.
Yeah. Waiting for Ray to
Yes.
recover.
Sorry.
Sorry. You were just like,
Anyway, yes, I was like, oh my goodness. Anyway, yes, so that's what Gladly Global is about. We want to have a direct connection with you guys. I want to know who is in the comments. I want to know who you are. I want to meet you. And as soon as Corona stops being Corona,
we want to do
we're gonna
IRL
have
meetups.
in-person things. Yes,
Yes.
IRL.
Yes.
And we will coming to a town near you, you know.
We'll be touring.
Yeah.
Gladly
touring.
Global Tour.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but
EU
for real.
Tour
For real.
2022.
For real. For real.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
We're gonna rent out arenas and everything. Like, definitely.
Yeah. Expect
Maybe not.
expect us
Maybe not.
to be around.
I mean, eventually at some point. Yes, we're coming where you live.
We're coming to get you. We're the IRL Duolingo hour.
We are. Oh my god. We're gonna
Lock up your family.
had your kid, had your wife, had your kid,
Hide your cow. GG meetup. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come
You
play
know
with
it.
me in Korea. We wanted to go to Korea actually.
Yes.
Norja. We were thinking about it actually. We're thinking
For
So
real.
all right, our first meetup is gonna be in Jamaica. So this time with us, and then maybe we will manage to meet some other people who are in the server. We have a few Jamaicans, so maybe we will manage to meet a few other people. I haven't talked about it, but we should.
Yeah, we should take pictures together.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then the next trip will be in Europe for sure, because we have some Gladly Global members and team members as well that aren't able to go to Jamaica. So we want to be in Europe because everybody has a base in Europe and we'll be able to meet at some point. So there will be a Europe one. It will be next, probably maybe spring next year. I'm guessing, and then maybe summer next year, maybe. Or no, maybe early fall if we can manage it. We go to Asia.
Wow.
Gladly global to the world.
Exciting.
Yes,
Oh my god.
GG convention
Gladly
for
con.
real.
I love it.
Gladly
Gladly con.
GladCon.
GladCon.
GladlyCon.
GladCon. Oh my god.
GladCon.
I love it.
Gladly
Can we get
Global
this
Gathering.
trending on Twitter? Hashtag GladCon.
GladCon.
Yes.
Yes. Gladly global gathering. Yeah, like the Polyglot
GGG.
gathering.
Nice.
Europe squad.
Europe
Yeah.
squad.
It'll be so fun. By the way, members will if you're not a member yet, when you see these moments coming up closer, members will get free entry to our whatever meetups that we make. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we will most likely be selling tickets for those entry, just because the money that, by the way, if you guys don't know, the money that we make goes towards all the different channels. Do you guys see how many channels that we are on? We are like the entire internet, basically. Did you?
We
Did
don't,
you know that we
we
are
don't see
literally
any
the
money.
entire internet?
We don't
Like,
see
you-
any money. It just like it does this. That's what we do with the money. For real.
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so that there's that, and then also we want to work towards being able to pay writers and contributors to the magazine. So that's just our big goal, is being able to do that so we can properly pay people and also find new and more perspectives for you in the magazine. So yes. Without further ado, I think we should maybe
Oh,
round
by the
this
way, sorry,
off.
because Emily was excited about it. Yes, also stickers are coming. Don't worry, we're gonna make stickers.
Yes.
Stickers are coming.
Stickers included with the magazine. If you pre-order the magazine now and you order your physical copy and we get enough physical copies, you will get a free sticker included in your magazine.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Yes.
Hand-drawn, original, unique
By
artwork, not
Natalie
available anywhere else.
Beep. Yes.
Yes.
Sounds amazing.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great.
Yes.
Brook-chan. No, but baby. Brook-chan, we will meet up. Don't worry. It's gonna be sooner or later. As soon as Corona
Fate
is
can
not
only
Corona.
keep us apart for so long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brooke, you should come to Florida, Brooke.
You know that I
Come
actually
to Florida,
invited her and she said she was thinking about it.
Just come. Like, come for like a weekend or something. Like, come hang out. Come hang out.
Come hang out, baby. I mean, I will talk with her later. But for real.
Yeah.
Come, Brooke, come. Florida meetup.
Florida meetup, for
Florida
real.
meetup.
Keeping my finger
Yes.
crossed for you. Thank you, Tanya, baby. Or for anybody.
Oh my god, Natalie, I realized today that I don't know how to pronounce your last name, so I keep going, like, I keep saying it 2 different ways.
Yeah. It's
Like,
Zik,
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 sick,
or Zik.
sick, sick,
Zik, Zik,
sish.
Zik,
I don't.
Sit.
Z. I went,
Zik.
Natalie, Z. Full stop.
Z.
Oh my god, this is so
Natalie,
offensive, I'm sure. Natalie, next time that we call, you need to tell me.
Yes, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes.
Yes, Brooke, come. Come.
Oh my god. Yes, Brook-chan. Everybody is crossing their fingers for you and your trips.
Yes.
We know.
Yes,
we know
go
what it
meet
means.
Kat.
We know what it means to
Kat is the
relocate like
sweetest.
that.
Yes, Kat is the sweetest person, by the way. Elmo
Yes.
and I met Kat in person and had coffee together, and also bought textbooks as language influencers do together.
It was a good day. It was a
So
good day.
it was a really great day. So I recommend following Kat, by the way. Kat has a YouTube channel as well as a banging Instagram and Twitter. So if you haven't seen it before, I'm going to link it actually. Just make sure that
Thanks.
the handle doesn't change.
It's like H letter, says Natalie. Sich,
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 Zich.
sich.
Zich.
sich, sich.
Oh my gosh.
You know that Italian people cannot hear or pronounce H very easily.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really
I've
funny.
noticed. No offense.
My grandmother, she sometimes it's really funny because when she, like, for me at least, if I'm speaking fast, then I might do the Jamaican thing and cut off a H or add an H, but she will like be slowed down and enunciate the word and still say the H. So she'll be like, for us in Jamaica, we add H's in front of any word that starts with a vowel. So she'll be like, "Can you pass the heg?" I will be like, "What? What do you want?" And she'll be like, "Heg." And you're like, "Okay."
That's what Italian people do as well, by the way. Right? I think I do it a lot. I do it a lot. I never know
Oh
where
my
to put
gosh.
the H. Oh my god. I follow you already, Kat. But I think we interacted also recently, or did I dream it? I don't know why. I feel like oh. Messenger interacted.
I'm trying to check the YouTube channel. Wait 1 second. Here it is.
Oh my baby. Also expect if we can pull it off. So of course we're gonna do the Polyglot Talk live stream next month, like everybody together. Is gonna be amazing. But also expect some IRL streams, something is gonna come up on our Twitch channels probably while we're in Jamaica together.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. It's exciting. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm really excited. I bought the Wi-Fi router to go outside.
Oh yeah, we were like,
It's really
we need to
sexy.
invest.
Do you guys want to see it?
Yes, please.
Yeah, though honestly, it's really good too because I want to like be in Sweden and sit outside at a park, and you know what I mean. Like, there's so many good uses for it. So I've actually been considering getting it for a long time. So the streams just solidified the idea, but I also let me get it.
Also, sorry, Kat-chan. That's how it's. I was literally like, did I dream about this? What the frick? I was like, it was on Instagram for sure, but no, it was on my live stream. That's why. Oh, Duo Turbo,
Baby.
Duo Turbo.
Wait. Yes, it's
Duo
so
Turbo.
beautiful.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Not sponsored at all. I paid full money for it.
Unfortunately.
Look at it.
It's sexy.
It's beautiful, and it's touchscreen, and it's so light, and it's Seaport charged, and it has section for 2 SIM cards, and also has its own Wi-Fi space so that you can switch between them if the Wi-Fi is weak. It's literally amazing.
Wow.
And yeah, so I'll never have to pay a $300 deposit for a Wi-Fi egg in Korea again.
Sexy.
Amazing.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Sexy.
I am so excited, bitches. I want to try to do like live stream from the phone, I think. Like outside, literally. On the beach or something. That could be something cool to do.
Yes. I even like the box. It's so nice and smooth. Oh my god.
Sponsor us
All right,
already.
I think we should wrap up now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know, right? I'm gonna call them. Hi. Sponsor, please. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yes, we can wrap up.
So, yeah, I think we should put the outro, Anna.
Yes.
Put it.
Okay, no, do you want to say goodbye after I put the outro? Like you do with your stream?
We talk behind it.
Okay. One second. Let's go. Outro. It's there already.
Okay.
Thank you everybody so much for coming out to the live.
And stop it, Elmo, stop it.
Thank you everyone for coming to the live stream. Thanks for visiting us. We're here every single month, the first or second Saturday, and yeah, we talk about different topics that concern you, the language community, and us also, the language community. Thanks so much for sticking around with us. Like we mentioned, the pre-order, the new printed issue, you can, by the way, we talked a lot about the printed issue because we're excited about it, but also you can find different subscriptions for the digital version of the magazine as well if you want. It's half the price of the physical version, so if you cannot afford a physical version right now or don't want to waste the paper and air gas, then you are totally welcome to subscribe digitally on the polyglotmag.com/pre-order or subscription. Yeah. We'll see you on Instagram. We have a lot of events planned. We have some free events. Also today, there's going to be a Korean speaking practice organized by your very own Aurora down in the chats there.
Yep.
She is a language leader. If you didn't know, we have language leaders in the server who are in charge of creating different events and just kind of like looking out for the little babies in the server, learning the same language as them. If you're interested in volunteering at any point, you can message us and see if we have any positions or ideas for you. Okay, that's it, and thank you so much once again for being with us. We appreciate you flying with Gladly Global Air, and we will see you for your next flight. All right, bye.
Bye bye. Ciao ciao.